Once upon a time, in the ancient kingdom of Sravasti, there lived a young man named Siddhartha. Siddhartha was known for his deep spiritual yearning and his relentless pursuit of enlightenment. He longed to understand the art of prayer, to connect with the divine in a way that would ensure his prayers were heard. Seeking answers, Siddhartha embarked on a pilgrimage to the sacred Bodhi tree, under which it was said that the Buddha himself had attained enlightenment. There, he hoped to find a teacher who could guide him on the path to effective prayer. After days of journeying through forests and crossing rivers, Siddhartha reached the sacred Bodhi tree. Its branches reached towards the heavens, whispering ancient wisdom as the wind rustled through its leaves. With a heart full of hope, Siddhartha sat down beneath the tree, ready to receive the teachings that would shape his understanding of prayer. It was there that he encountered a wise Buddhist monk named Bhikkhu Sujata. Bhikkhu Sujata was renowned for his deep spiritual insights and his ability to communicate with the divine. Intrigued by Siddhartha's earnestness, Bhikkhu Sujata approached him with a serene smile and welcomed him into a conversation about prayer. Siddhartha, Bhikkhu Sujata began, to pray so that God listens. One must first cultivate a deep sense of mindfulness and presence. Prayer is not simply a request for worldly desires but an opportunity to connect with the divine within and without. Siddhartha listened intently, absorbing every word, as Bhikkhu Sujata continued, "In order to pray effectively, we must first still the turbulent waves of our own minds. Find a quiet space, free from distractions, where you can sit in stillness and turn your attention inward." Siddhartha nodded, realizing the importance of creating a conducive environment for prayer. Bhikkhu Sujata continued, "In this stillness, practice mindfulness and become fully aware of your breath, the sensations in your body, and the thoughts that arise. Through this practice, you can cultivate a state of calm and clarity, allowing your prayers to flow from a place of deep inner peace." Siddhartha recognized that prayer required a state of presence and awareness. He felt inspired to dive deeper into the teachings of Bhikkhu Sujata. With reverence, he asked, "But how do I formulate my prayers? Are there specific words or rituals that I should follow?" Bhikkhu Sujata smiled gently and replied, "The beauty of prayer lies in its authenticity. Speak from your heart, for the divine knows the depths of your being. Let your prayers flow naturally, expressing your hopes, fears, and aspirations. Lay bare your soul, surrendering all pretenses and attachments." He continued, "But remember, Siddhartha, true prayer is not limited to personal desires. It encompasses the well-being of all beings. Pray for the end of suffering, for the awakening of wisdom and compassion in all hearts, and for peace and harmony to permeate the world. When your prayers extend beyond yourself, they become a channel for divine grace to touch the lives of others." Siddhartha felt a profound shift within him. The teachings of Bhikkhu Sujata resonated deeply, guiding him towards a new understanding of prayer. He thanked the wise monk for his guidance and vowed to incorporate these teachings into his spiritual practice. In the days and months that followed, Siddhartha diligently practiced the art of prayer as taught by Bhikkhu Sujata. He found solace beneath the Bodhi tree, cultivating mindfulness, and offering heartfelt prayers for the well-being of all beings. As time went by, Siddhartha's practice of prayer deepened. He spent hours in meditation, his heart overflowing with compassion and his mind attuned to the divine presence within and around him. News of Siddhartha's unwavering dedication to prayer spread far and wide. People from neighboring villages and distant lands came to seek his guidance, drawn by his serene presence and the aura of wisdom that emanated from him. Siddhartha became known as a spiritual guide, offering solace and counsel to those who sought his assistance. One day, a young woman named Maya arrived at Siddhartha's humble abode. Her heart was heavy with grief, for her son had fallen gravely ill. Tears streamed down her face as she poured out her anguish to Siddhartha, begging for his help. Moved by Maya's plight, Siddhartha invited her to sit with him in silent prayer. They closed their eyes, their hearts intertwined in a shared intention for healing and well-being. In that moment, Siddhartha guided Maya to let go of her worries and to trust in the divine healing power within and beyond them. Days turned into weeks, and Siddhartha continued to sit in prayer with Maya, offering words of comfort and instilling hope in her heart. Through their shared practice, a profound transformation took place. Maya's son gradually regained his strength, and his illness receded until he was restored to full health. Word of this miraculous healing spread throughout the land, and people flocked to Siddhartha seeking his blessings and prayers. Siddhartha, however, remained humble, attributing the healing to the divine grace that flows through all beings. In Siddhartha's presence, people witnessed the transformative power of prayer. They saw how prayer, when rooted in mindfulness, compassion, and selflessness, could bring forth miracles and ignite the divine spark within each individual. Siddhartha's reputation as a spiritual guide grew, and he continued to share his teachings on prayer with all who came to him seeking guidance. His teachings emphasized that prayer was not a mere transaction of requests and desires, but a profound communion with the boundless wisdom and love of the universe. As years passed, Siddhartha's impact on the lives of others became immeasurable. The kingdom of Sravasti experienced a newfound sense of harmony and unity as people learned to pray with sincerity and compassion. Siddhartha's teachings on prayer spread far and wide, inspiring countless individuals to cultivate a deeper connection with the divine. One day, as Siddhartha sat beneath the Bodhi tree, his heart brimming with gratitude for the journey he had undertaken, he received a profound insight. He realized that the true essence of prayer was not merely to be heard by a higher power, but to become one with that power, to recognize the divine spark within oneself and in all beings. With this realization, Siddhartha's teachings on prayer took on a new dimension. He began to guide others in discovering their own inner divinity, helping them recognize that the key to effective prayer lay not in external rituals or words, but in the awakening of their own inherent wisdom and love. Siddhartha's legacy as a master of prayer and enlightenment lived on long after he left this earthly realm. His teachings continue to inspire and guide those who seek a deeper connection with the divine, reminding them that the power of prayer lies within the depths of their own hearts. And so, the story of Siddhartha, the young seeker who became a beacon of wisdom, serves as a timeless reminder that true prayer transcends words and rituals. It is a sacred journey of awakening, a profound communion with the divine, and a transformative pathway to the realization of one's own inherent divinity.